Were you aware that more than 3,000 Canadians receive a cancer diagnosis each week? This is truly disheartening news, as cancer doesn't just impact the individual, but also profoundly affects their loved ones. The journey ahead for those with cancer can be extraordinarily demanding. Now, let's delve into the root cause of this disease. Can food truly be a factor in cancer development? The answer is a resounding yes. Certain foods have been linked to an elevated risk of cancer. While genetics and lifestyle choices play roles in cancer, our dietary choices can also contribute to this ailment. Some foods contain harmful chemicals or compounds that are associated with cancer, while others may promote inflammation or contribute to cancer through various mechanisms. It's essential to stay informed about these cancer-causing foods and make prudent dietary decisions to lower your risk of succumbing to this devastating illness. Remember, cancer can affect even the healthiest individuals. Now, let's explore some foods that are recognized as cancer-causing agents and why it's advisable to exclude them from your diet. Number 1. Smoked foods. Smoked foods, especially smoked meats, are a popular culinary choice due to their distinctive and appealing flavor profile. However, the smoking process involves the use of nitrates and nitrites, which are additives that serve as preservatives and help prevent the growth of harmful bacteria, thereby extending the shelf life of the food. While this may seem beneficial for food safety, there is a downside to this preservation method. When smoked meats are exposed to high temperatures during cooking or smoking, these nitrates and nitrites can undergo a chemical transformation. They convert into compounds known as N-nitroso compounds, which include nitrosamines and nitrosamides. These N-nitroso compounds have been shown to be carcinogenic, meaning they have the potential to cause cancer. Research has linked the consumption of foods containing N-nitroso compounds to an increased risk of several types of cancer, particularly gastrointestinal cancers like stomach cancer and colorectal cancer. This is a significant concern because these compounds can disrupt the normal functioning of cells and DNA, ultimately leading to the development of cancerous cells. Moreover, the health risks associated with these carcinogens extend beyond cancer. Excessive intake of smoked foods can also contribute to stomach infections, as the presence of N-nitroso compounds can disrupt the balance of beneficial bacteria in the gut. Number 2. Farm fish. Farm-raised fish, while widely available and convenient, come with certain caveats compared to their wild counterparts. One significant concern relates to the presence of contaminants and chemicals in the diet and environment of these fish, which can pose health risks. These fish are often fed an unnatural diet, consisting of a high proportion of corn or grain-based feed, which deviates significantly from the natural diet of wild fish. This diet disparity can result in differences in the nutritional composition of the fish, potentially affecting essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids. In aquaculture, various chemicals are employed to maintain the health of the fish and the operation. Notably, pesticides are used to control sea lice infestations in crowded farm environments. While these pesticides serve a vital purpose in preventing parasites, their presence in the fish's environment raises concerns about chemical residues ending up in the fish themselves. Additionally, depending on the farming practices and water source, farm-raised fish may be exposed to contaminants such as heavy metals, polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, and other pollutants, which can accumulate in the fish's flesh over time. Number 3. Fried foods. Fried foods, such as French fries, fried chicken, and donuts, have been associated with an elevated risk of various types of cancer. When foods undergo deep frying at high temperatures, they can generate harmful compounds, notably acrylamide. Research has linked acrylamide to an increased risk of several cancers, including ovarian, kidney, and pancreatic cancer. Furthermore, fried foods often come laden with unhealthy fats and excess calories, contributing to obesity and other health issues that heighten cancer risk. To minimize your cancer risk, it is advisable to limit your consumption of fried foods and opt for healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, or sautéing. These alternative approaches not only reduce exposure to harmful compounds but also promote better overall health and well-being. Number 4. Sugar. A diet high in sugar has been linked to an increased risk of cancer. This association can be explained through several interconnected mechanisms in the body. Firstly, excessive sugar consumption can lead to chronic inflammation, creating an environment conducive to the growth and spread of cancer cells. Additionally, sugar-rich foods trigger the release of insulin to regulate blood sugar levels, but a consistently high sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, prompting the pancreas to produce even more insulin. Elevated insulin levels have been shown to stimulate the growth of cancer cells, as these cells often possess insulin receptors. Moreover, a diet high in sugar can contribute to obesity, as sugar-sweetened beverages and high-sugar foods are calorie-dense but lack essential nutrients and fiber. Obesity in itself is a well-established risk factor for various types of cancer, including breast, ovarian, and colorectal cancer. Finally, the ready availability of glucose and fructose in sugar can provide a direct source of energy for cancer cells, potentially promoting their division and proliferation. To mitigate these risks, it's crucial to be mindful of sugar intake and opt for a balanced diet rich in whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Number 5. Hydrogenated oils. Hydrogenated oils, commonly known as trans fats, have emerged as a concerning dietary component due to their association with an elevated risk of cancer. This connection between trans fats and cancer can be attributed to several interrelated factors. Firstly, the hydrogenation process, which solidifies liquid oils, is employed extensively in the production of processed foods, enhancing their texture and shelf life. Unfortunately, this process also leads to the formation of trans fats, setting the stage for health concerns. Trans fats, present in hydrogenated oils, are implicated in promoting chronic inflammation within the body. This persistent inflammation is a known driver of cancer development, creating a milieu where healthy cells can transform into cancerous ones. Furthermore, trans fats have been linked to increased levels of LDL, low-density lipoprotein, cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. Elevated LDL cholesterol is a recognized risk factor for various cancers, including breast and colorectal cancer. It can induce oxidative stress and cellular damage, potentially facilitating the initiation and progression of cancer. Moreover, the consumption of trans fats may contribute to insulin resistance, a condition that reduces the body's sensitivity to insulin. Elevated insulin levels, stemming from insulin resistance, have been associated with the uncontrolled growth of cancer cells. Number 6. Popcorn. Popcorn is a classic snack, particularly favored during movie nights. However, when it comes to microwave popcorn, it's essential to reconsider this choice due to its potential link to cancer. The issue lies in the packaging, as microwave popcorn bags are frequently lined with chemicals like perfluoroalkyls, perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, and perfluorooctane sulfonate, PFOS. These substances serve the purpose of preventing oil from seeping through the packaging during the microwaving process. But an unfortunate consequence is that these chemicals can leach into the popcorn itself. This connection between microwave popcorn and cancer risk is concerning due to the association between PFOA and tumor development observed in animal studies. While it's crucial to remember that animal studies don't directly translate to human health risks, these findings raise valid concerns about the safety of consuming microwave popcorn regularly. Moreover, the potential risks extend beyond consumers to individuals working in industries related to PFOA production, highlighting that prolonged exposure to these chemicals can have adverse health effects, including an increased risk of prostate cancer. In light of these concerns, it may be prudent to explore alternative snack options while watching your favorite movies, ones that don't carry the potential health risks associated with microwave popcorn. Number 7.
Soda.
Soda consumption has come under scrutiny due to its potential links to an elevated risk of cancer. This association stems from several interrelated factors that underscore the importance of reevaluating our soda consumption habits. First and foremost, soda, along with other sugary beverages, is characterized by its high sugar content. These drinks are notorious for delivering a substantial dose of added sugars, contributing to calorie overconsumption. This, in turn, can lead to weight gain and obesity, well-established risk factors for various types of cancer, including breast, colorectal, and pancreatic cancer. Beyond the impact of sugar, the insulin resistance provoked by regular consumption of sugary drinks adds another layer to the cancer risk. High fructose corn syrup, often used in sodas, can lead to cells becoming less responsive to insulin. This results in elevated insulin levels, which have been associated with the stimulation of cancer cell growth. Moreover, the presence of potentially harmful chemicals in soda, such as caramel color and 4-methylamidazole, 4-MEI, raises concerns. Although the direct links between these additives and cancer in humans remain a subject of study, their presence adds another potential risk to the equation. The acidic nature of many sodas can also be problematic, as it may contribute to dental erosion and increase the risk of oral cancers. Additionally, the acidic environment created in the stomach by soda consumption may be a contributing factor in the development of stomach cancers. Lastly, regular soda consumption can displace healthier beverage choices, leading to reduced nutrient intake. Before proceeding further, subscribe to our channel Health Check for more such informative videos. Number 7. Processed foods. As previously mentioned, processed foods harbor compounds like nitrates and nitrites, which pose an elevated risk of stomach cancer and various other malignancies. Additionally, they often contain substantial quantities of refined white flour, a substance that undergoes a perilous refining process and harbors numerous detrimental chemicals. Processed foods are further characterized by their excessive content of unhealthy fats, a significant contributor to the ongoing obesity epidemic. These foods are also notorious for their high sugar content, offering little more than empty calories devoid of essential nutrients. Moreover, processed foods are meticulously engineered to trigger overconsumption. Food manufacturers invest substantial resources in crafting products that activate pleasure centers in the human brain, enticing individuals to overindulge. Number 8. White flour. Foods crafted from refined white flour, such as white bread and pasta, have been associated with an elevated risk of several cancer types, most notably colorectal cancer. The rationale behind this link lies in the intensive processing of white flour, which robs it of its essential nutrients and fiber content. This depletion can foster inflammation and other health concerns that heighten the likelihood of cancer development. Furthermore, white flour frequently finds its way into a range of processed foods, including crackers, cookies, and cakes. This pervasive presence in processed items only compounds the potential risk of cancer. To proactively reduce your cancer risk, it is advisable to opt for whole grain alternatives like whole wheat bread and pasta. Number 9. Red meat. Red meat, encompassing beef, pork, and lamb, has been associated with an elevated risk of several cancer types, including colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate cancer. This connection is primarily rooted in the composition of red meat, which contains high levels of saturated fat. This saturated fat content can foster inflammation, consequently elevating the risk of cancer development. Moreover, red meat is a source of heme iron, which can inflict damage to the lining of the colon, further increasing the susceptibility to colorectal cancer. To proactively reduce your cancer risk, it is prudent to exercise restraint in your consumption of red meat. Instead, opt for leaner protein sources such as fish, chicken, or plant-based alternatives like beans and legumes. In instances where you do choose to consume red meat, it's imperative to select lean cuts and employ healthy cooking methods like grilling or broiling. In summary, we've covered essential information about 10 cancer-causing foods that you should consider avoiding or consuming in moderation. Remember that maintaining a healthy diet, along with regular exercise and positive lifestyle choices, can make a profound difference in reducing your cancer risk while enhancing your overall health. Subscribe to our channel Health Check for more such informative videos.